Recently I bought this HP prebuilt with the intention of slapping in a GPU and 8 gigs of RAM and then resell it for a higher price. But little did I know that the power supply that comes with the prebuilt is only around 170 watts, and that's not enough for the power hungry 970. So I thought about buying another power supply, and that's what I did. But those dumbass HP engineers didn't add a nice 24 pin. No, that's not what HP does. They added 6 pin plus a 6 pin and whatever this random shit is. Like, look at this. There was a solution. You could buy an adapter, a Molex to whatever this shit is adapter, but you would get a fan not detected error, and my customers probably wouldn't want that. So I'm only really left with two choices. Get a Molex adapter to, you know, whatever this shit is. Second choice, add the original power supply and an aftermarket one. By the title of this video, I think you know where I'm going with this. I just dusted off this PC and stopped Windows and looked inside it. So that's really all I did. But as you can see, here's the pile of stuff I'm going to upgrade my PC with. And there's more. 8 gigs of RAM, a GTX 970 4GB, the original power supply, that's 170 watts, the aftermarket one, which is 400 watts, so it should power the 970 pretty good I think, and a power cable Y splitter to connect these two power supplies up, and this is so that the power supply turns on. When this one turns on, this one also turns on. I forgot what it's called, but it works. Or at least it's supposed to. First, to even check if my idea will work, let's just like connect everything up. Okay, let's remove the side panel. This is how it looks. Let's disassemble this base cage. Anyways, let's take out my non-LTT screwdriver. I mean, this one's electric, so minus to you, Linus technically. Take out the CD, I guess. Side panel off. I mean, I meant front panel, not side panel. Oh, whoa, don't fall. Let's take this thing off. Okay, it's probably a good idea if I take those cables out, because I need them. Or maybe this will fit with the GPU and everything. I don't think so. Alright, cables are out. Oh, so I forgot to tell you, you're wondering why the power supplies is even out in the first place. I thought this one would work. You already know the title of the video, right? Now time for the big old GPU. I mean, it's kinda small compared to most 4090s. And it's kinda dusty in here. Does look kinda gross. I haven't even cleaned this graphic card. So I was able to get this GTX 970 for only $40, including shipping. So it's a pretty good deal, I think. And it does perform similarly to the GTX 1060. And the GTX 1060 was like $100 in my area, so it ain't a bad deal. Kinda hard to find a GPU that would fit in this mini ITX PC, or whatever HP engineers call this for random ass case type. Anyways, let's get it in. Wait, will it fit? Alright, do you see that? Do you see what I forgot to do? I forgot to take out the PCIe slot. I mean, I'm very smart, like, I guess you have to take this thing out. Okay, so now I think I have to take out 2 slots, because this card takes up 2 slots. Do I just take it out like this, or what did the HP engineer think? Bro, I already bent it. Is it supposed to be like this? Oh, I think this is like a one-time PCIe slot or what? Let's take out my non-LTT screwdriver. Okay, I can't hold the camera. Be back when I'm done with this. It's one PCIe slot out. Now's the next one, I guess. 2 slots out. I also think this part right here is kind of blocking GPU from being able to fit inside of here. Let's now take the beautiful GPU. I wouldn't say it looks that great, but you know, it's from like 2015 on. For the moment of truth. It seems to be white. Okay, I think I have to also take out this one. These things right here, whatever this is, I don't know, man. Okay, now it should hopefully fit. Alright, it's in. Let's now close. Oh, oops. Okay, let's now close this. Or wait, can I even close this with the GPU in? Oh. I think this part has to go. I can't close the GPU. Can I like remove this in some way? Maybe if you bend this, you could maybe like... Okay, that's a problem for future me. Okay, let's get now to the power supplies. Let's first connect the old power supply. I'm not even gonna screw it in, because why? Like, I'm still gonna take it out. Let's get the shitty standards in. Wait, it says P3 here. and it says P1 here. Is there like a difference? I mean, this one's longer, so like I think this one should go in here. Alright, all the power supply is connected. Let's just get the front panel connected so it will be easier to work on the PC. I have to do this all one-handed, like maybe I should get like a POV cam or something like that so I can use both of my hands to work on the PC. Alrighty, let's flip the PC, or I mean rotate it. Let's now connect these very good standards compared to HP ones. Is it fully connected now? Yeah, because I don't want it to be a 4090 issue. The GPU is kinda loose, which I'm not a very big fan of. From the pictures when I bought the PC, I thought this was like an ATX mid-size case, but I don't even know if you could call this ITX. Let's get the SATA connected. Oh wait, this is for the drive though. We don't need this drive right here. But we need this because this is SATA, and this connects to this thing which powers on this power supply, right? So this power supply makes this one enabled. Because if we didn't have this connector, the power supply would not work, I guess. Okay, I can't hold my phone when I'm doing this. Now it's connected. Okay, now we have to connect this thing right here. Okay, I have to stop recording but now it's all connected. I will add the RAM stick later on, but will it power on? Only one way to find. I have to plug in HDMI first. Connected. Wait, I almost forgot to plug in the power supplies. I was almost as stupid as an HP engineer. Okay, I can literally hear the power supply. This is the most rednecked engineer shit I have ever seen. Hopefully I won't explode by the end of this video, or I mean the PC. So now there's only one thing to do. Alright, the fans. This power supply also turned on. Do you see this? Okay. Let's see if we get some output. Nah, do you know what I did? I plugged in the HDMI into the CPU, not into the graphics card. How am I so stupid? I'm waiting. Okay, HP. The GPU fan is spinning, that's a good sign. But I will still have to replug the HDMI to... Okay, at least the PC booted up, like that's a good sign. Yeah, because, okay, if I go into the tasks manager, exactly, it says, okay, I have to plug in the GPU into the HDMI slot. Okay, it's in Swedish if you're wondering. Bro, what is this for error? It says like the memory couldn't be found, like it couldn't be read. What? Okay, now everything is shut down. Let's plug in the HDMI. Okay, I think I have to make some slight modification to this thing. I'll be back soon. This thing off. Let's plug in the HDMI into the GPU this time. Let's turn the PC on. Please give me output. Okay. No, that's pretty cool, I have to say. Yes, sir. Ding, 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 ding. Alright. I have won. It works. This redneck engineered bullshit works. And so many people on Reddit said, no, don't do it. It's not power efficient. You could overvolt your GPU. You could. I really don't care. Fuck you. Huh? Wait. Okay, so I plugged into the GPU. I'm in Task Manager right now, and it says I have AMD Radeon RX Vega 80 graphics. That's the integrated graphics that this CPU has. Okay, let me download CPU-Z, and I will see if I got scanned. So I installed the CPU-Z. Let's see now if I got scanned or not. Yes, sir. Do you see what it says right here? It's kind of blurry, but it says GTX 970. TDP 148 watts. Shall we do some benchmark? So now I was off camera for a while. So what I did was that my dad came in the room, right? And gave me some very good ideas. Okay, so now that it's off, look at this. It actually fits in this way. Do you see this? Like, it's something like this. It fits, right? But only one thing. You have to make a hole that perfectly fits the connector right here, right? That's the plan. People say they have a lot of power. What about me? I have double the power that your power supply has. I mean, if you have more than a 570 power supply, then you beat me, but... I have the RAM right here. Let's put the RAM inside the PC. Okay, I have to do this off camera because I can't do this with one hand. Getting the RAM in was harder than getting the GPU in. What? It was harder than connecting the power supply. Are you serious right now? Let's start the PC. I'm not a big fan of how this cable is so close to the fan. Let's do some benchmarks. The thing is, it's actually like surprisingly quiet. I thought this PC was gonna be like a way louder. So I downloaded a free app called User Benchmark. Let's hope I get some good benchmark, I guess. I mean, at least it's not as loud as a PS4. I don't even know what is this for a game. This some benchmark or what even is this one? Bro, I thought this is a benchmark, not a game. Oh, this was just a captcha. Okay, testing the PC. I hear the fans going crazy. Wait, when it's testing the GPU, you can actually hear the fans or something in the GPU go crazy. This is some very advanced graphical stuff. But don't worry, I will test later Fortnite and Cyberpunk 2077. Oh my goodness, again this... Oh, do I have to do this? Shoot the cubes. Open benchmark results. Workstation 27%, desktop 69, gaming 32. Wait. Says PC status. Overall, this PC is performing way below expectations. People that have the same components have better performance. Is the cooling bad or what's the problem? Oh, I think I know. Right now I'm at a 1440p resolution. I have this wide ass monitor. I think I need to lower my resolution. But anyways, I will like drill a hole in this and maybe make some more vents and stuff. And then we'll install Fortnite and Cyberpunk. But before I make all those mods, if you know like making the hole and everything, let's just repaste the CPU and the GPU. I don't even have to like unplug all the cables though. Okay, let's pull out the GPU. Okay, so it took me quite an embarrassing time to take the GPU out because I was pressing it down like this, but you're actually supposed to press it up like this. Let's take all the screws out of the GPU. Wait, but there's a problem. I might void the warranty if I take this screw out on like a 9-year-old GPU. Right, might not be the best camera angle, but this is the best I could do. Wait, I forgot, there's another screw. And let's do some repasting. Alright, now it's cleaned off, so I will now try and apply thermal plate. Alright, got my Noctua not fans. Oh wait, I got to take this part off, I forgot. Okay, hopefully I didn't like over repaste it or just now close it. Okay. Is it supposed to just like come off easily like that? I have to clean this off in some way. Wait, I think I installed the wrong screw in the wrong hole. Now the GPU is fully assembled, but let me first like maybe clean this part. I literally have like a dusty machine, I forgot. Now that GPU is pretty clean, or at least the fan, let's put it back in. Alright, it's in. Very nice. Let's now repaste the CPU. I tested quite a lot of bits and I finally found one that actually worked. Okay, a Ryzen CPU. Let's see how bad it is. Wait, why is this a circle button? Is this how CPU coolers look, or at least AMD ones? Or am I just stupid? Because is this like an Intel modified CPU? I am the dumb one, or are the HP engineers the dumb ones? Okay, now it's cleaned off. Let's apply some thermal paste. I hope that isn't too much. Alright, let's now get the cooler in, because it's so cool. Okay, it doesn't seem too bad. The GPU thermal paste is applied and the CPU thermal paste is applied. Okay, I know that it's already been built and that's a juicy part of the video, you know, to like see how it's being built, what tools are used and stuff like that. But I barely had any camera gear to like hold the phone or something like that. And for the next thing, I'm going to probably a redneck engineer. I am going to get a POV cam so that I can actually shoot the process of the thing being built. But anyways, here's a quick rundown on how we built everything. First, we measured if the power supplies would even fit inside the case, and they sure did, but we had to make a couple of changes to do that. First change, this protector that was to protect it from, well, stuff falling down inside the power supply, we had to cut off. Second, as you can see here, before there was like metal here, but we had to cut that off so that you can actually get your Y splitter in here. If you're wondering, we use like bolt cutters to cut all of this. And on the back, as you can see here, if I'm going to be able to get a good camera angle, there was like a screw here on power supply, so as you can see here, so you can see that we actually screwed it to the case and to the power supply. so you can actually see the screw on the outside. So on this side we actually measured where the screws went, so we cut a hole here and here. It is kind of on the PCIe slot, but too bad. Hopefully nobody will use that. And I have to say it is actually pretty sturdy, so it won't fall out while shipping. And all the cables will probably go inside of this box, I guess. Cable management? What's cable management? If we get the cover on here, the upgrade, it is actually kinda harder to get the cover on. It's also kinda harder to get the screw in, like... Okay, I've actually tried for quite a long time to get this screw to like not be like this, you know. So I guess that's too bad. Last thing we did was to cut a big hole right here where the aftermarket power supply is. But don't worry, I'm not going to leave it just like a hole right here. I'm actually going to like 3D print an enclosure so that nothing can just like randomly fall into this and explode the entire computer. Let's see if it even starts after all the redneck engineering. I do actually have to connect all the cables like for the GPU and the motherboard. Okay, so I connected all the cables and I'm trying to do some cable management. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. Okay, let's try to close the case now. Right, let's connect the Y splitter. Okay, now let's plug the power cable in and the HDMI and all the cables. Let's see if it will work. Alright, it starts up. That's a good sign. Oh, hell nah. Did you just see what I did? I plugged in the HDMI into... Did I just do the same mistake again? Oh, you can actually see the fan spinning right here. The second power supply seems to work fine, I guess. I did get output, but let's try with the GPU. And if you're wondering why there is no CD drive, how are we going to fit this into this abomination? Maybe if we like cut it right in the middle, maybe that will work. Let's switch the HDMI. Yes sir, it works. Wonder how many FPS I can get on Fortnite with this thing. Wait, what happens if I get my finger into the... Okay, update Windows, update. Let's design the fan grill for it. Alright, let's start designing my own thing. Alright, so let's just 3D print it. What? This is too thin. I need to make it thicker. So I guess let's do that. Huh? Is this a print fail? Or did I design it incorrectly? Anyways, let's make a better version. Alright, now that's what I call thick. Alright, now we have both. So, this one actually fits perfectly, as you can see. And the other one, well, doesn't fit that well, but it is a lot thinner. Alright, now that the fan grill is actually glued to the case, we did use like a pretty good glue. I'm gonna show it on the screen right now, but there's a problem. You see that it has no CD drive here, right? This is like the whole CD drive thing, right? Let's open up the case. It's so much harder to open up the case after the modification. Alright, finally. Let me show you. It doesn't fit, right? Because of the power supply, maybe the graphics card, but I don't think so. So, my idea is to just cut in a straight line here, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, I'll be back when we have cut. Alright, so now it's cut. So, how we cut it was basically, we found some random machine in my dad's garage, and he has like hundreds of them, and basically cut it. So, now, for a moment of truth. Will this fit inside? Alright, it seems to actually fit. Let's put the CD drive in already. No. Oh no, I wanted to make a video of how I'm screwing stuff in, but the screw fell somewhere. After shaking the PC for like 15 minutes, the screw finally fell out. Now it's screwed in. I didn't want to risk the motherboard shorting out, so I didn't record. Let's close the side panel and boot up the system. Let's start the PC up and let's see if it still works after all the modifications. That's not a good sound. I don't like that sound. My theory is that a cable was hitting one of the fans. Let's see if I'm right. Alright, let's see. Yes, so as I said before, actually, yes, I think that those cables for actually hitting the GPU fan. Imagine if the person that just buys my PC just starts hitting like random sounds. Alright, I hope this time it won't make such a weird sound. Alright, this actually is a super nice system. So anyways, my idea is to actually run benchmarks on the system. So I will install Fortnite and Cyberpunk. Alright, so I have now downloaded Fortnite. So let me tell you a funny story. So this PC was very choppy, it was kinda slow, but then I remembered this is a Ryzen 3 2200G. So I just lowered the resolution to 1080p and now it's as fast as my 3600 in my main PC. Let's just launch Fortnite. Oh my goodness, I forgot to install the FPS benchmark thingy. So now I actually set it up. The GPU temperature is 50. It's taking 148 watts. Why is it even taking that much? I'm just in the Fortnite menu. The CPU is taking 11, 14. That's nothing. Let's play. Okay, you can actually hear the PC actually kinda loud. Listen to this. Okay, I'm kinda stuttering right now. I was also stuttering on my main PC that has a 4060 Ti. Hopefully the stuttering will end. Right now we're getting like 70 FPS-ish, so that's not bad. Okay, 1 FPS, that's actually pretty bad. This isn't such a great time. No, but the main problem is that it starts stuttering. Okay, I might enable like a performance mode and not just low mode. Okay, right now I'm at least getting stable FPS. Okay, the processor is at 100% usage. At least it's getting used. Alright, I'm getting like a stable-ish 50 FPS. Like it's playable, but why is it stuttering this much? Okay, I'm gonna enable performance mode. Give me some good FPS this time. HP mini shit form factor PC. Anyways, if you're so long in the video, please subscribe. I would really be happy if you would subscribe. Please don't stutter this time. How bad are the graphics now? People have to suffer with graphics like this. Like it's still stuttering. What's the problem? It could be the CPU. I mean the CPU is like at 100%. Maybe if I turn VSync on. Let's see. Stable FPS? What's that? Wait, I'm thinking about something right now. When this processor was released, Fortnite was still in chapter 1. Just think about that for a second. The FPS is good, but the stuttering is not so acceptable. Let's try and get a kill. Alright, I got a kill. Alright, stop flying guy. Let me oof you. Not even like stuttering right now. It ain't such a bad experience. I do actually sometimes get killed by bots, but let's not talk about that. Is this a CPU or GPU issue or what? Maybe I should like overclock the GPU and the CPU. Oops, I'm actually going the wrong way. The circle is actually this way. Oh, I see a person have a car. Let's see if I will stutter while fighting him. Okay, let's see how much I will lag while in the car. This isn't such a good experience, I have to say though. Okay, I'm stuttering this match, I might actually lose. I mean, I lose even without stuttering, so yeah, I just need to fill myself up. So yeah, missing or outdated graphics driver. Oh bro, I opened the wrong thing. I mean, I have a GPU that's better than a 660. Okay, my driver seems to be alright. Oh, do I have to do this method driver easy? Okay, let's do it. Let's install driver booster and let's see if it will actually help. Alright, it took me like 2 hours to like install drivers because I had to do it manually and like install some very weird softwares and stuff, but I finally did. So hopefully Fortnite won't stutter now. Wait, I can't even hear anything. Why can't I hear anything? Okay, now I can hear everything. I just plug it back out and plug it back in. Okay, wait, updating the drivers actually fixed some of the stuttering. I mean, I'm still slightly stuttering, so that's not too great. Okay, I'm stuttering very much when I'm like meeting somebody. Okay, when I die, I will try Cyberpunk. This is about the car I'm gonna drive when I'm gonna sell the PC. Okay, I died. Show me some performance in Cyberpunk. Alright, right now I'm getting 45 FPS, 35, 27. Let's just enable ray tracing. Oh wait, I'm 4 years too early. Okay, so I think that's pretty much like almost the lowest thing. This is like in 1080p. This is actually such a good playable experience. I mean, okay, let's just maybe take somebody's car and let's drive over some people. Okay, I know it's like 25, 30 FPS. It's not as bad as you might think in numbers. Back in the day when I had my shitty HP laptop, I used to play games at like 80 FPS. I mean, if you are a really outcome budget gamer and stuff, this ain't even bad. I guess this game is very good optimized and has 0 bugs. The GPU is now 63 Celsius. The CPU is sitting at 64. That's not bad considering like this madman PC case mods, but I do have to make one more upgrade though, an SSD upgrade, an SSD that only has like 240 GB, and I would preferably upgrade it to another 240 GB SSD. I will now show you my idea of how I will make it work. Here's the SSD that I want to put in this system. We don't need this Molex to SATA adapter. Alright, so my idea first was to just like maybe put it inside of here, but there isn't a lot of space. My second idea was to put it inside of here. There's a problem. it's kinda loose in here. So I am going to 3D print a drive-by adapter so that this actually won't be loose and it will fit perfectly into this system. Let's do that. Alright, let's measure. Let's now try and make a design. I'm done now. First I made it like wider and then I added like a handle here so it will be easier to remove. Let's print it, and this time I will actually have a camera so that you can see it actually printing. Alright, now it's printed. It printed kinda weird, as you can see right here, but it should still work. So let's delete it. Let's see if this SSD adapter will even fit. Okay, you can't get it in like this. Okay, I think I have to take the entire CD cage out. Okay, it does kinda seem too big. Maybe the other side? Okay, it looks to be like 1 millimeter too big. Wait, this kinda works though. It's not super bad, like. So let's just get this. Okay, so this whole handle I made actually blocks the port, so now I can't connect it like this. Okay, this way it should work, so.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I mounted it the wrong way. Oh my god. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. Alright, now I have fully connected everything, so let's start the PC up and let's see if it detects the disk. Right, please start up. No. Fan is not operating correctly. Okay, let me check what that is for error. You can actually see the cable touching the fan. Should hopefully be better now. Alright, hopefully it won't give me that error again. Let's see if it actually detects the SSD. Yes sir, it does. This was actually very fun to do, even though you barely saw any of the process. Next video will be better, I promise. But besides that, I would be super happy if you subscribed and shared your thoughts down in the comments about this crazy madman engineering. Well, that's all. See you in the next video.